You guys need to buy these Europa League cards soon. A lot of people have forgotten or maybe just don't know Europa League is this week coming up too. And these players are going to start getting upgrades right now. Let's just get into it. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Europa League Road to the Final cards. I think these are probably one of the best investments that we can make heading into just this week. Now, this video is being recorded after all the Europa League matches started. I wanted to wait to upload this video just because I wanted to see how prices would settle after all the matches, and so I can kind of provide a little bit more advice and stuff for you guys. But we had a crazy Thursday in the Europa League. We're going to go over the results, we're going to go over the cards, and we're going to talk about what to invest in, because I think these are going to be the most profitable cards this week, because we saw how much they fluctuate and their upgrades can come this week. So for those that don't know, Europa League cards, they upgrade when they win the tie. It's not like the Champions League where if you win a leg for the first round. So we have the first matches, they took place today by round, and there were some interesting ones, guys. There were some really interesting ones. So the first one of the big Road to the Final cards, the Milan 2-2. So Kessi's card was the one that was affected by this draw. Now, the prices started, really starting to skyrocket when the match started, when they scored a goal. Today, as you can see, he maxed out at like 740 on PS and almost 600k on Xbox, and now he's come down about 80k from the draw today. Now, I think this is still a pretty easy card to pick up. I think they're gonna win the next leg anyways. But looking at the sales, you can see he peaked at about 580 on Xbox, so I do think that this is still a decent card to pick up. Looking at some of the other results, there was very similar. There was a lot of other results. So the next key one, the Leicester and Slavia Prague one. This is one that I'm actually I had my eyes on Ndidi. I think Leicester can win this, and Ndidi came down about 30k. He was peaked at 320 on PlayStation. He's down to 285 right now. And I'd imagine these prices are going to kind of probably drop down a little bit with the release of icons, which is why I wanted to drop this video on a Saturday, because I think Saturday today is going to be the best buy time. I think Sunday you're going to see a lot of buying up of these cards as people get hyped to see, those upgrades come out. So I would definitely, keep an eye out for that. I think this is a really good choice. Now, another result that, we're not going to go over the winners. Obviously, Sissoko, I guess we'll go over the winners. Sissoko was a big one. He's a big card, obviously. 4-1. They're pretty much guaranteed to win the tie now. And as you can see, this card has gone up a lot. Now, I know some people are probably thinking, why not invest in this guy who's going to win no matter what? And as you can see, there was a sell-off on PlayStation after the game, because people know that he's priced in for an upgrade, guys. He's only going up to an 86. So what I would do if I were you guys, if you guys do have any cards that are going to win, or you're sure are going to win, I would sell before the match starts, especially for someone like Sissoko. Yeah, he'll probably rise in the hype towards his second match to confirm his upgrade, but I don't think he goes up much more because he's already up a decent amount. So that's why I don't really want to go over the winners too much and more of Now this is a big one, and again, it's a very risky one, but these Napoli cards have come down a ton, guys. I think picking up someone like Koulibaly or even the Insigne card, I think it's a good shout, guys. He peaked the other day at 770. He's 475. If Napoli complete the comeback, you guys will be making bank off of these cards. Now, this one is very risky. I would never advise doing this, but this is a gamble. And if you guys want to take the gamble on Napoli to come back and win it, this is the one to do it on. We had some drama late in the the Ajax-Lille one, and Renato Sanchez, guys. They were pretty dominant for most of the match, I want to say, but he has dropped down about 500k on PlayStation. He was 1.5 mil. He's 1 mil now. On Xbox, he was like 1.2-ish, 1.1-ish during the match. He dropped down a ton too. If you guys want to pick one of these up, I think picking one up and then holding, you guys can make some serious coins if Lille are to come back and win. And the same thing with Quincy Promes, dude. They came back and won, and the card was sitting at like 200k when they were losing or whatever. And he rose up a ton when they scored the 2 goals in the last minute. So, you know, these are stuff. This is stuff that I would, you know, kind of watch for. Now, again, of course, they haven't confirmed their upgrades yet, obviously. So you always do, you know, run the little risk of, you know, they could still lose. So be careful of that. But these are some of the cards I'm looking at, and I think picking those ones up are going to be decent. Again, you have to pick who you think is going to win, obviously. I can't predict the future. I can't tell you who's going to win. But still, a lot of these cards, they're trading very, very well. I wouldn't really trade much with the winners, just because, I don't know. I don't think the winners are really good to trade with at this point. Like Rashford, Pogba, they're pretty much guaranteed upgrades now, guys. So what's going to happen is the hype is already in, and then basically what's going to be happening is people are just going to be selling off, and there's not going to be any more hype to build it up because these cards are getting a little overpriced. That'll pretty much wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, and without further ado, peace.